The moment we have been waiting for. Champions, baby. Post game, game 5. No surprise. I mean, we got people. Tim, banner 18, baby. We did it. We did it, guys. I mean, all year it's been, the hope for this team. And now we get to spike the ball. This is everything. Oh,
I'm going to do the cocky walk right now. Yep, walking. That's it. Champions. What? Champions. We took it home.
Yep.
We are on top of the world. We won it all.
Was there ever any doubt, Dad, in this game? I mean, seriously,
very little.
This team,
very little.
I mean, did I or did I not call it? Boston in 5. Mr. Quinn, you joined.
Mr. Quinn, so did I.
You joined Legendary Company as you and the Old Bull have both predicted.
Gentleman sweep. Mr. Quinn and I called it. The Old Bull, the young Cav was close. He called a sweep. He almost got it.
Yeah.
Listen,
and I mean, with that game 4. Everyone was coming for us. All the pundits, They thought they were going to get it. They thought they were going to beat the Celtics team. They thought they were going to beat them 4 times. You know what we've done every single time we've lost big this playoffs? We came back and we laid a whooping on those guys.
Yep.
And now we won banner 18 on the same day of the year. We won banner 17.
Tatum showed up huge. Dallas is actually lucky. We missed 7 layups in the last quarter. Otherwise, this would have been a 30-something point blowout.
Yeah.
So I mean, it ended up being a blowout, but it would have been a complete embarrassment. So what a game. Our boys came through. The monkey is off their back.
Yeah.
Tatum, Brown, the monkey is off their back. And so the sky's the limit now. They know what it takes to win. The moment should never be too big for them ever again because they've been there, done that. It is a big deal. Absolute big deal. And guys, Ramona, appreciate you. Never doubt.
Thank you, Ramona. She did never doubt. Ramona never wavered.
Top 5 fan. So we have to give you guys a heads up. We have no clue what the heck happened. Facebook banned us again. Garbage trash company for no reason. Apparently, we're going to have to put a blank wall behind us in the future.
They got us for some sort of copywriting. Doesn't matter. We don't even
care. We're not going to let it ruin it.
It's on my dad's wall. It's on YouTube. That wasn't happening no matter how hard they dreamed. The better team won.
That's it.
Plain and simple. And Mr. Quinn, I think, of course, we can't make this too much about hockey, but you guys are in the same boat. Don't worry about your Panthers. You guys are going to win the cup.
Oh, yeah.
We're champions. We're both going to a parade here. I mean, I am so, the Mavericks, they did exactly what the Timberwolves did in Game 4 for the series. They avoided
they got
their
one little win. Yep.
They
caved.
They dropped confetti. We did it, Benny. Benny, this was the most important victory lap, Benny. Most important victory lap, Benny. And you're here for it. I'm glad you didn't miss it, buddy.
We get to see everything. We get to see the old man Al Horford win his championship. Beautiful moment.
Yeah.
And Brown won the MVP. Tatum was happy for him. And you know what the great thing is? It probably motivates Tatum to win his MVP in the future sometime, just like Steph Curry. Most people don't know this. Steph Curry did not win the MVP the first 3 Golden State championships. Yep. Think about that. Yeah. Steph Curry did not win the MVP in their first 3 championships. Yeah. Keeps Tatum motivated, and oh my goodness, absolutely beautiful. And he looked like he really cherished the moments. And something the young Kevin Old Bull was harping on. There was a lot of reasons why we said it's super important for the Celtics to win the championships. Yeah, one of them was Tatum in particular gets the taste of what it feels like to win a championship. Because you know what? Does it mean he doesn't want to win an MVP? Of course he would want to at some point, but now he will feel, you know what? I care about championships.
MVPs don't matter. Yeah,
MVP,
it's about the rings.
It'd be nice. Now Tatum will know it's like a bonus. It's like Jimmy's. It's a cherry, but it's not the sundae. Now Tatum's going to know, no, it's about the rings, the chips, the championships. It's a big deal.
Yeah.
Absolute big deal.
Huge. And suck it, Lakers. We take back the lead.
Oh, we're
And you know what? The Lakers are padding their rings. They're padding their rings with a bunch of garbage ones when they weren't even in LA. And here we are,
Indianapolis,
back on top, and we did it the right way.
Boom!
No, awesome, just absolutely awesome. Benny, we gotta check the math on that.
Scoreboard, Benny, 18-17.
Benny, I think that's some good math.
I love it.
I mean, like my dad.
Wait, where's your coworker? Where are you? Jay.
Yeah, Jay.
Jay, where are you? Where'd you go?
Jay texted me. He said congratulations. My Mavericks fan of a coworker, Jay. He never once was a bad sport. He was cool.
No, it's cool.
Yeah. No. My dad's just giving him crap, and Jay could take it. And you know what? If I was the Mavericks, I would not be mad about this. You lost to
the
a
Mavericks
much
came
better
out
team.
of nowhere.
Yeah.
They came out of nowhere. Good for them. Hey, Don just got his experience. Maybe someday he wins it. But not with Kyrie Irving, because that bum. That dude is a bum.
Yeah.
Absolute. He tried to
psych
himself over. Flip it over. It's the city. It's this. It's crap. And guys, unfortunately, this story's probably not over because he made something up after he was like, oh, Boston. Oh, if you plan on coming to Boston, you better do your homework, blah, blah, blah. He was foreshadowing. He was setting something up, right? And all of a sudden, what a coincidence. Yeah. At halftime, there's reports out there that somebody yelled something from the crowd.
Yeah.
What a coincidence that just happens when he just said, oh, hey, you better watch out if you're going to come to Boston. Yeah. You're a free agent. You know that clown. I can't even stand that dude. I am so glad we took him down.
Yeah, listen. Kyrie tried to psych himself out. He knew that he was about to go into Boston, and like he's done for the last 14 games, lay a complete egg. And he did it, guys. He led the Boston Celtics to a championship. Talk about a loser.
Kyrie.
Talk about absolutely. You know why? Because he can't win anything when his dad LeBron is not on the court with him. Doncic is not LeBron. Newsflash, everybody.
Nope.
And I think, I was telling my dad, I think I talked about this in the pregame. The only way the Mavericks beat us is if Doncic and Kyrie have amazing games constantly.
Not against our defense. They were not going to do it.
88 points.
Oh, because we're a team. This team is very, listen up, people, similar to the 2001 Patriots, right? We had really, it was just a team effort. That's 100%. What it was. It was just not, we chose to come out, announce our team at the opening of the Super Bowl. Instead of individual players, we're the first team to ever do that. It was about our team. And yes, we do have superstars, Tatum, Brown, superstars, but it didn't matter. It was all about being a defensive, cohesive, rebounding team.
Complete team, yeah.
And Kyrie Irving and Doncic were a two-man show. That's all they were, two-man show. Little trick, like dog and pony show.
And Kyrie only showed up for half the games because he couldn't show up on the road. Kyrie could not show up on the road. Complete teams win championships. Individuals dream. That's so true, Mr. Quinn, especially. I mean, hats off to Brad Stevens. In this NBA, making this kind of roster. Now, my dad has some possibilities, and this is real stuff we can now start thinking about.
I get a hot take.
He teased it in the pregame. What do you think is on the table, Dad?
So, with all the new rules the NBA has put into place, and a great point my son, the young calf, made, nobody has repeated his championship in 7 years now.
It's been a while.
It's now 7 years, right? And with the Celtics having such a young core, and with the second apron being involved, that Drew Holiday trade the Celtics made, you cannot make that anymore. There was a 1 year grace period where Brad Stevens, the suit, the dork, the assassin, the suit, dork, and the assassin, that guy's a flat out killer. He made this trade during the 1 year grace period. You can no longer make that trade. Yeah. And the point of all of it is Celtics are set up to possibly be the last dynasty in the NBA. And you're like, listen, the second apron, all of that stuff. I'm telling you now, the only team that could possibly threaten us is OKC, just because they're young and talented and they have a million assets. But besides them, if they don't ever like put it together, the Celtics could very well be the last dynasty in the NBA, because the NBA has they've created it. They want parity,
and they've gotten it these last few years.
They have gotten it. There's
Brad
been no
Stevens,
repeat winners in 7 years now.
And Brad Stevens snuck in, built a team that he could keep as long as Wyc Grousbeck wants to pay. And I'll tell you, Wyc was standing up there, and he did not look like he wanted to be cheap. It looks like he likes it and he wants more. So, Derek White, you lost a tooth. My son said the tooth fairy is probably not going to come. You're too old. But the Wyc Grousbeck fairy might come, and you might get some big money this offseason. And because he played huge. And we got two comments. Tim is listening to the national broadcast panel, already trying to poo-poo the Celtics. Shocker. Tim, this is why my dad and I do this, right?
Yeah.
Like, why do I want to hear why do I want to hear what they said? Half those guys picked the Mavericks, and I could talk to Tim, I could talk to Mr. Quinn, Benny, Jeff, Ramona, all these people who absolutely love the Celtics and aren't going to try and BS one another to get clicks. That's why we're here.
Yeah.
Old Bull is right about everything. I'm going to be asking for investment advice and lotto numbers. Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
Listen.
But it's so big. Tatum and Brown, younger, both of them, than LeBron and Jordan winning their first championship. And Tatum's about to sign a max contract. And Derek White is about to sign an extension. The whole team, the whole band's coming back together, not just for the next year, for the next 3 years.
So what you're
3 years.
What you're telling me is that there might be not just one pizza party in Jeff Unknown's classroom. There might be repeated pizza parties in the years coming in Jeff Unknown's classroom.
Make it rain
Jeff
pizza.
Unknown, make sure you don't skip out on those pizzas,
Make
man.
it rain pizza, baby.
Everybody gets a pizza. Everyone gets a pizza in that classroom.
You get a pizza. You get a pizza. You get a pizza. Jeff, for many grades going forward.
I'll tell you, those students are going to be happy tomorrow. That's for sure. I mean, it's just overall is a city.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how many of you like live in Boston. Maybe if you have a jersey, walking around, pizza party dynasty, and Jeff Unknown, that is money well spent for Jeff Unknown. I'm sure you do not mind that. And I don't know if anybody's walked around with a Celtics jersey on, but I went to buy pizza a couple games ago, and like people are like, "Hey, go Celtics, go Celtics." The city just has a different feel. The state, the region has a different feel when we are where we belong in Titletown in a championship seat with the duck boats coming.
Another Boston championship. And isn't it fitting, right? If this is the case, the old Pool's prediction is right. Isn't it fitting that the team with the last dynasty be the Celtics? After that juggernaut first dynasty with Bill Russell, Cousy, all those guys. I mean, they were the first ones. What was it? 11 out of 12 champions? Is that they started it? They were the king of the crop. Wouldn't it be amazing if the last dynasty standing was the Celtics? And they're set up like nobody else is.
Nobody else.
They are. Drew Holiday's around for 4 more years. Porzingis is around for 3 more years. Derek White's about to sign probably another 4-year contract. Tatum about to sign his Supermax for 5 more years. Brown signed his Supermax last year. He's going to be around for 4 more years. Horford, all the rumbling is he does not want to retire.
Yeah.
The old bull basketball player version, he's coming back for at least 1 more year. Oh, thank you, baby Jesus, for this amazing team that's so unselfish. These guys has no egos. We're so blessed.
And here's the thing. And here's the thing about this team is they're not winning championships because they're the most athletic. They're not winning championships because they're the best shooters. They're winning championships because they know how to play the game. They play defense. They rotate. They move the ball. They cut. They do so much. And this goes back to coaching.
Yeah.
Joe Mazzulla has proven us all wrong. Joe Mazzulla can now do no wrong in Boston.
The old Bulls eating some crow on Joe Mazzulla. I am officially buying stock in Joe Mazzulla. I was wrong. So love that man.
And more to the point, all those things means that this doesn't have to stop tonight. That this team can keep going because it's not something they lose. They only get better at it. This team's only going to come back more prepared. And this is, 2022 sucked. It hurt, but they needed it. And now, like Steve Kerr came out after you win your first one.
Yeah.
The other ones, it's just you can do it.
Yep.
And it really sets it apart. And you saw it in this Mavericks team. They scored 88 points. They were down 20 or so points for almost like 2 or 3 minutes of gameplay in the third quarter. They couldn't generate anything because the moment is huge, whether you like to admit it or not. And I think this Celtics team is ready for it now. They're ready for it going forward.
It's such a big deal that they've been there now, done that. The moment will never be too big for them again. It will not be. They'll realize it's a championship, but it's really just another game. And you can see it. Brown and Tatum were super tight out of the gate today.
Yeah.
They sucked coming out of the gate. And it was Drew Holiday who carried them to the beginning. Horford with a couple big shots. Derek White with a couple big shots. But what happened was eventually Tatum and Brown settled down. They stopped trying to just chuck up threes. And they were driving. They were being aggressive. And now they know. They just know now. Like they've been there. They've done it. They want it. And they just know it's just a regular game. We got to treat it that way. Just like Curry, Thompson, Green,
ice cold, those guys. Those guys are ice cold. They knew they could do it.
Yeah.
And 2 huge quotes today, and miking up Jaylen Brown. One of them was before halftime.
This is great.
One of them before halftime, he missed a bunch of threes, like my dad said. He was talking to Joe Mazzulla. He said, "I get the next 3, I'm making it." And what does he do, Dad? Tatum drives to the hoop, dishes it out, boom, 3, nothing but net. And then
I like this one better.
And
Give him
this
the next one.
And this is what the old bull has been asking for all year.
Year.
Jaylen Brown, I think it was like 5 or 6 minutes left to go in the game. We're up by 20. He said, if Luka stays in, I stay in. He don't take me out. And that's Jaylen Brown was he was basically wearing a Mavericks jersey tonight because he was all over Luka.
He was all up in the grill.
And back to that 3-point one, he also said, if Luka gives up the ball, I'm not letting him get it back.
Damn right.
And oh man, was that so amazing.
With Brown and Tatum leveling up on defense this year, I said that to him because there was times where these players on these other teams would go on these runs, and I was like, can't Tatum and Brown, with their new emphasis on defense, be like, no, I'm done. I'm shutting that mother effer down. That's my guy. And they did it. They would do it at times, not consistently. And I've been calling for it. And that's what Brown did tonight. And he won the MVP. And he deserves it for stuff like that. And he was all up in Doncic's grill. What did Doncic do tonight? Really nothing. That dude was invisible. If it wasn't for Green, was it Green?
Josh Green.
Green was the actual guy who kept Dallas in the game. If Josh Green did not exist, this bomb no name, this is a 40-point win.
Josh Green almost had more points than Kyrie Irving. He was 1 behind Kyrie Irving.
Was he?
Yeah. Doncic had
that dude was good. Josh Green showed up. But you know what?
Doncic minus 19 tonight. Excellent refereeing.
Oh, the refereeing was so good.
I mean,
so good.
I don't think either side could really complain about that game.
Can't. And there was times I was like, okay, we got hacked there, but they haven't been calling it.
Yeah,
so don't cry about it. I'm not crying about it.
There was one Doncic drive where Doncic drove. He got a little roughed up, and then Al Horford went to get the rebound, and Al Horford got a little roughed up. They just let it play. It's like, all right, listen.
I don't think we complained about a call all night.
No,
did we watch it? And I just want you guys to know this was we're late to the podcast. This was a super special moment for all of us because my grandson, only 7, about to be 7 next month. Well, 2 months. He stayed up and it was so special. It was just so special watching it with my little boy and my grandson. It was really amazing. That's why we're late to the podcast. We wanted to cherish it. We wanted to hear what Horford had to say, all the big Celtics had to say. And we love you guys for chiming in now and hearing what you have to say. Oh, Ramona, you're right. Pritchard with that 3-pointer at halftime. And I did yell for it.
He said, put Pritchard in.
Put Pritchard in. He hadn't played all game. I'm like, put Pritchard in. And sure enough, that was huge.
Shot. Huge shot.
Huge.
I mean, from a back-breaking standpoint.
The last 5 minutes of the half were amazing for the Celtics. We just ran it up on them. It was amazing.
And Jeff Unknown In addition to his amazing talent, JB has the best beard in the NBA.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. The old bull might have to grow one. I don't know. I have to grow a little beard.
He might have to take the beard from James Harden because he's actually JB's beard actually won a ring. So
oh no, don't even compare those beards because James Harden beard is trash.
It's a loser beard.
Kurt Ram, my buddy.
Yeah. So we'll do Kurt real quick. The audio clip of Brown saying Luke is in, leave me in, stud. Kurt,
absolutely.
I mean, that is like
I love that crap.
I
love that crap.
If I could bottle that up and inject it into my veins, Kurt, I'd be an addict.
Oh my goodness, it was everything. So amazing.
Tatum was so strong tonight. The refs weren't calling anything. He was just fighting to the hoop. He had everyone was missing layups.
Yeah.
But there was at the end, Tatum would not be denied. With 6 minutes to go, Tatum
he was a force going to the rim. And let me tell you something. Good luck beating us anytime we make it to the finals where Tatum and Brown are healthy.
Yeah.
Because now they got that off their back, that monkey, and they know what it takes to win. Good luck beating those two together.
Yeah.
If they make it to the finals. Because the only thing that's stopping us now is injuries and knock on wood. Because I'm telling you, we're the only team left in the NBA that's set up for a dynasty.
Yep.
And we could be the last one.
Benny, this was an emotional game. I mean, I'm with you, man. There was a lot of grown adults shedding tears.
Yeah.
Seeing Al Horford win that trophy, that was special to me.
Sharing it with my
dad.
Once I knew the game was over, and we did it was a point in the game where we went up by 24, and it was like 4.5 minutes left, and I forgot who made the big shot, but I said it right when the passing was going on, and I said, we hit this, the game's over.
Yeah. Because
it was like 21, and then we hit that three, and we all went batshit, you know what? And we all realized it's over.
Listen.
Like, even if we didn't score one more point for the rest of the game, we were not losing, and it was like tears, and it was hugging, and it was beautiful. My sister and, my daughter-in-law, they're not on the show, but it was just a special moment.
Yeah, we watched it outside with a nice projector. Listen, Jay's like, what the obvious, my buddy Jay, the Mavericks fan, he's like the obvious villain, but he's not the real villain of this podcast. The real villain.
Here he is. He just
is none other than Peter DePadua.
The dark texter of death. This dude, you should see the text message he sends me. Peter,
listen,
what do you have to say? So happy for Horford. No, listen, Peter, I want you to type it right now. I was wrong,
Pete.
I'm a loser. Yep. I should have had faith like you and the young Cav, and I never did. Type it. Peter, take your medicine like a grown man. He's the dark texter of death. You should have seen the text I got tonight. They suck. It's over. Then I went in. We're going to lose this series.
Barely pulled it off.
It was insane.
Listen, Pete
Pete, you're killing me.
Pete would be excellent
Pete,
at WWE.
Come on, man.
He's a WWE. He's a heel turn. He's such a heel. Listen, all I know is Vinny's going to walk in his room tomorrow and Pete's going to be sleeping. And Vinny's going to be like, you know what? Pull the plug. I can't see him like this. Listen, Pete, you're going. I'm helping Vinny. You're going
come on, man.
Right away.
Own up. Oh, Tim Hilly just jumped in.
If Big Al ever going down, is Big Al ever going to slow down? He is drinking from the fountain of youth. I mean, how about that big play?
What a great start.
Daniel Gafford, when Big Al took him to the hoop, did anybody have any doubt that Big Al was going to bully him to the hoop?
That was so awesome. Oh, that was
great. And he got fouled.
Yeah.
I think after that point, I don't know if Gafford came back in the game.
No, I think Lively finished it. He almost fouled out, but yeah.
Yeah, I think Al Horford might have taken Gafford's soul.
Oh, you know what I always say. He ate his soul.
Like Kobayashi.
Yes. Gaff is in purgatory right now. He's like, can somebody let me out of here? Nope. Al Horford ate his soul, baby. It was amazing. Pete, type it. I was wrong. Yeah. I suck. I'm a loser. I should have believed. I should have had faith. Type it, Pete. Type it now. I want to see it.
And you got to think about, Al, he didn't just make that play. He made some big 3-pointers.
He did.
He had some huge rebounds.
Do we have any stats? We
got
getting some stats up.
Al, 2 for 3 from 3-pointers.
That's huge.
He made a huge 3. Kyrie had made a 3. Al came back down
he did.
And made a big 3 in the fourth quarter.
I'm going to nullify your 3 with my 3. Bitch. And that's what Al did. Yeah.
And Sam Hauser. 2
Oh,
huge threes in the
Hauser
first
too
half.
showed up for the finals. Hauser was invisible for the playoffs up until the finals, which is a big deal.
His defense, his steals, his rebound.
It was awesome.
Hauser put a stamp on this game, and we got him next year, no matter what. Ramona, woo! I never doubted this team as much as I wanted it to sweep. This is actually pretty.
That's okay.
Pretty
Oh
good
my God.
parade, baby. Oh yeah. By the way, which champions? No time for losers.
Ramona, how awesome was that home court?
It was different.
Confetti everywhere, and the only spot that did not have a person was the center court. Lucky, exactly right the way he's supposed to be. Lucky, sitting there like this, covered in confetti, a champion once again.
Yep.
It was beautiful. It was amazing.
And everybody knows what happens when you step on Lucky. You end up losing.
Nobody wanted to step on Lucky.
No one wants to step on Lucky.
Where was Irving?
Yeah.
I'm like, where is step on him? You didn't want to step on him? Where were you?
Yep.
Nope.
What happens is you lose 14 games and embarrass yourself.
That's right. 14 L's in a row for Irving.
Boys versus men.
In Boston.
Boys versus men. And it's not just boys versus men right now, Tip. It's boys versus men every time the Celtics come back in the playoffs. This team is now the team to beat. I think, man, the Nuggets, all these teams, that everyone's going to be gunning for them.
Yep.
This Celtics team, they're built for it. They're going to take it. And you know what? We pretty much did most of this without Porzingis. Like, Porzingis was not right out there. He was still positive. I think he was +8 this game.
He might have been, but we all picked up on it. Like, that's not Porzingis. That's not. He still had a little bit of an impact, but they were actually picking on him defensively.
Yeah.
But the great thing about all of this is we no longer have to go for the number 1 seed. We don't need to do any of that. We just need to, once again, make sure we go into the playoffs rested, healthy. We could be the 8th seed. I can never foresee that because we're just so talented. It does not matter anymore. Home court, no home court. We're the road killers, baby. 1 road loss this postseason. I mean, that is just amazing. And, buckle up, Celtics fans. This isn't it. I'm telling you now. We ain't done.
Yep.
We ain't going anywhere. And the rest of the league can suck it.
Yeah.
Okay? Because this is the last dynasty the NBA is probably going to see due to the new rules they implemented.
Yeah.
That's the old Bulls prediction. We'll see.
I mean, you see, the Nuggets last year, they lost Bruce Brown. Bruce Brown is that Drew Holiday.
He was a big deal.
That Drew Holiday, Derek White type player. And look where they ended up. We got Drew Holiday and Derek White for the next 4 years. And Derek White's going to sign everybody. Don't worry about that. Wick
just made a lot of money.
A lot of money. And he's going to make even more money because we're going to go buy some shirts and some merch. And overall.
I didn't want to jinx him. I'm going to buy an official Celtics jersey.
He's going to buy a jersey. We don't know what player he's going to pick. But, man, I'm so happy. Everything. And, JB shouting Tatum out when he won his award.
That was amazing, too.
And the whole team understanding, it's like the MVP award could not mean anything less.
All that's garbage. It's all really garbage.
I mean, I don't know if I've ever watched the finals where a team overall just won that. How about White's teeth? What a warrior.
Yes.
I know. My dad mentioned that.
I said, White, just a big smile. Show that missing, chip tooth, and that's going to go down in infamy. That's going to be down in history. Just a beautiful moment. Oh my God. Did he just smashed his face. How bad? They kept showing that replay. I'm like, oh, damn. He got his face crushed.
And do you
think he missed a minute of time?
No.
Of course not, because he's Derek effing White.
Yep.
That's White.
Huge threes. He had that big steal at the end. I don't know. My dad was up. He didn't even get to see it really. Huge steal. Jeff unknown. Do you guys know when your next live stream will be?
I don't know. We're gonna go back to probably once a week until the Patriots games start. I don't know. Maybe we should do a Celtics recap.
Yeah, maybe do a Celtics recap. Maybe we'll try and organize the giveaway for it. Let everybody know who won.
Maybe we could actually post it live on Facebook. That garbage trash company.
Yeah.
Literally no reason why we got banned tonight.
You know what might need to get posted on Facebook?
Yes.
Pete was wrong. I think Pete might have to
step up, Pete.
Bruins free agency.
Look at Pete just like avoiding the
live stream
subject.
from the
Pete,
parade.
stop.
Ramona, I might do it. I gotta figure out
I
when the
won't
parade
be
is.
here for it.
Yeah.
I gotta get back to Florida.
I'll-
The young Cav though, I think he's going to the parade.
Oh yeah,
I think he is. Yes.
So I mean, this was amazing, everybody. I got work tomorrow. It's 12 a.m. I'm so thankful for everybody. This run, meeting all of you, getting to know you guys. This has been the perfect way to end it. Thank you, everybody, who've taken time and chosen to choose to spend your post game and pregame with us. Any time that you spent on us, and we're so glad we got to spend time on you. So really thankful. It means so much to my dad and I.
It was just a magical, beautiful night. And I wish
The whole journey was awesome.
I almost wish we live streamed the moment we all had together with my family, my little grandson, and my daughter, my sister, all that. It was beautiful, and this makes me feel like we shared it with all of you today because we've been working almost for a year for this moment. So thank you for sticking around.
Yes, everybody.
And believing in not just the Celtics, but us. We really appreciate it.
Yeah.
We love you guys.
Yeah, I hope everybody has a great night, and I'm sure everybody's going to be smiling pretty big tomorrow. Hey, you're the best, Jeff Unknown, man. I really sincerely appreciate you. I really hope that.
How could we be the best if you're the best?
Yeah.
Jeff?
Okay. There's only one best Jeff, and actually it might be him or Ramona. I'm not too sure, but I really appreciate you guys. I hope everybody has an awesome night and just enjoy tomorrow at work.
Wait, all of you
are the best.
You look like winners.
You are winners.
Because you are. You're champions again.
Yeah.
All we do is win, 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 no matter what. In Boston, we are back on top, baby. Yep. And everyone else can suck it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Thank you, guys.
All right, Benny. Hey, great season. Let's get 19. Tim, it's on the cards, Tim.
It's all about 19
this is the
now.
team to watch. And all the other
enjoy
owners,
it for like 24 hours, but then we got to focus on 19.
All the other owners are looking right now, and I'll tell you, the most likely next championship in Boston is this team again.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Let's get 19. It's Benny. It means so much to me to share these memories with you all as well. Benny, you came out of nowhere, man. And ever since you came around, Benny, it's been nothing but wins. So sincerely appreciate your time.
Got to come back.
Yeah,
Benny, come back. Yes.
We'll keep winning, and we are champions, my friends. We truly are, Ramona. As simple as it is, Ramona. That's it. We are champions. So thank you, everybody.
Ramona.
Have a good night, and subscribe if you're not subscribed. We got 15 people watching. We'll catch you guys later.